Alright, so Adventure Time once again. We got our new National Guard recruit here with us. He was sworn in on Tuesday, so now he's got to go out and hike to prove he's worthy, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, we're at the Laurel Valley access point. We're gonna climb Sassafras Mountain today, which is the tallest mountain in South Carolina. At the top, it's actually on the border with North Carolina. You can stay in both states at the same time. It's a little chilly out today. We started off in the upper 20s this morning. I'd say we're into the low 40s. Maybe right now. Does it feel like low 40s to you?
It's like upper 30s.
It could be upper 30s here where we're at right now. Right, so this hike, we start at the Laurel Valley access point, which is Horse Pasture Road, if you're familiar with the South Carolina area. We're gonna go there, and that's gonna start shooting us straight up. Sassafras Mountain, it's gonna be way up there. So yeah, we're starting off with a couple stairs. A little bit. It's gonna get a little vertical. Let's go. He went and see this. Here's the thing, Jonathan. I was gonna try to do some easier stuff today, and National Guardsman back there was like, no, let's do something challenging. I'm like, all right, we'll climb Sassafras Mountain.
You don't grow in your comfort zone.
That's true. So it looks like it's gonna be about 10 miles. Well, a little under 10, 9 miles. 4.5 up, 4.5 back. Should be fun. Beautiful day for a hike. What's our 5 W's?
Water, wood, wind, wildlife, widowmaker.
He's good. Got that young mind. Memorizes stuff easy. 5 W's of campsite selection. Wood, something to make a fire with. Water, you have something to drink. Wind, you want to be out of the wind. Willies or wildlife, you don't want to camp in near a coyote den or a snake pit, or where there's a lot of bugs on the ground. And the last one, widowmakers, is probably the most important one, especially if you do have some wind in an area like this. We're surrounded by widowmakers. That's one of the, I think it's the leading cause of death for backpackers and campers. They set up camp next to a dead tree and falls on them in the middle of the night. I will say, coming up this way, not for the faint of heart. We are 1.8 miles. We've done 2,000 feet of elevation. So that's pretty uphill. It's about as uphill as it gets. It's over 1,000 feet a mile, which is about as much as you want to go, unless you're in, like, you know, marathon shape. So even being in good shape, 1,000 feet a mile is tough. If it's just over 1 mile, the rest levels off, that's fine. But if you keep going up, doing that multiple times, it gets rough. We are at 2.44 miles, about to hit 2,600 feet of elevation. Yeah. I'm losing my soldier boy back there. Yeah, look at that view. So we become beef jerky connoisseurs. Is that how you say the word?
Mm-hmm.
And his family. And we have officially claimed that Old Trapper Old Fashioned beef jerky is the best jerky. Pick it up at your local retailer. Tell them I sent you. Use promo code jerky. We're always talking about elevation gain on these hikes. I know for a lot of people that 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, you know, it's kind of you don't have anything to compare it to. So start doing Empire State Buildings. So from the bottom of the Empire State Building to the little tippy top needle thing that sticks out at the top is 1,450 feet. maybe that makes it a little more relevant or makes more sense when we talk about elevation gain. So that's a, you know, I don't know if anyone's ever taken stairs on the Empire State Building from the bottom to the top. That would suck. We're on the final leg of our ascent from Laurel Valley to the top of Sassafras. We got about a little over half a mile left. So far we're about to hit 2 hours. 3.5 miles, 3,400 feet of elevation gain. A little bit of climbing. But we're coming up on 2 o'clock. So we should hit the summit around 2 o'clock. It took us 2 hours to get up here, a little over 2 hours. Going downhill will be faster. So we should make it back to the truck by 5. Sundown is about 5:20. So, making good time. We made it. Jonathan should be coming up over here in a second. 4.5 miles. Sassafras Mountain is only about 3,500 feet of elevation up, but we climbed almost 4,000 feet to get up here. It's really ups and downs. So, check out the platform. Lake Cassie right down there. That's all South Carolina. And that way over there is North Carolina.
Looks like we could.
It's payoff for all that hiking. Alright, we're starting our descent down Sassafras. So, yeah, it's about a 4,000 foot climb from the Laurel Valley parking lot to the top of Sassafras. 4.5 miles. About or so, 4,000 feet of elevation. So because of the ups and downs, you end up climbing higher than the mountain even is. Not a lot of water on this trail. I'm still on my original water bottle from when we left. I thought for some reason there was a water fountain or something up on top of the, they got a little bathroom area up there, but there wasn't. So we did see, so it was in this area here. There's a creek or something down around here. That's the only water source I saw for a long time. We're going to go hit that up. So we might go off trail a little bit to get down to that creek down there. So I did manage to find water to a little creek, a little bit off the trail. It was a little trickle though. Had to dig a little hole, kind of let it fill up, filter out, but it was still kind of gritty. So I ran through the Be-Free, filtered it pretty good, but you know, try to enhance the flavor. Took my orange peels from my orange, threw them in there. Now I got orange flavored water with a little extra vitamin C kick to it. Hopefully I don't have any boogers hanging out of my nose. Any boogers hanging out of my nose?
No.
Okay. A little after 3 o'clock. That's a route. So we got about 2.5 hours to sundown. It's plenty of time. Should be good. All right, we're about to cross back over to the Chimney Top Gap. Ugh, in there we are 7.3 miles. Still just over 4,000, almost 4,100 feet of elevations. The back has been almost all downhill. So that 4,000 feet is all pretty much one direction. Going up the first 4.5 miles. Jonathan prefers downhill. I prefer uphill actually. Yeah, obviously flat is probably the most preferred. But we ain't got much of flat laying around here, around these parts. Apparently Jonathan's favorite post-hike meal is Golden Corral, because he doesn't like a good case of diarrhea after you've been hiking all day.
I don't get diarrhea from Golden Corral.
Because he has diarrhea all the time. He can't differentiate. So you want to try some of my orange water?
Sure. Why not?
Did you smell it? What was that about?
Smell it.
He's not a fan of the orange flavored water.
Tastes like water. It tastes like orange juice.
You watered it down.
Not even just watered it down. Like you took like and put a teaspoon of orange juice in like a liter of water.
Kind of what I did. Look up there. You see those peaks up there? That's where we just came down from. We were on the other side. We came around down to there. Gotta keep on hoofing it, huffing it. I don't know what the saying is. Having a good time. We are almost, kinda, sorta, maybe there. There's chimney top behind us. Kinda climbing down that now.
So Dad, tell me. 5 W's.
Wee. Yeah, campsite over there. Got a little fire ring. Got a little picnic table. It's actually flat-ish. Got a little stream down there for some water. Got that one marked on the GPS. That's global positioning system for you guys that don't know. We're approaching the final little descent down the stairs here. Back up to the horse pasture road where we parked, the Laurel Valley entrance. We kind of hightailed it on the way out downhill. We jogged a lot of it. So I'd say it took us 2.5+ hours to get up there and under 2 hours to get back. So we're at 4 hours. We shaved off about 40 minutes on the way back just because we jogged a lot of it. Finally, wrap this one up. What'd you think, Jonathan?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
A little challenging.
So we're gonna be at 9.5 miles exactly right now as I hit the sign. 9.51. 4,727 feet of elevation gain. Pretty much all of it on the way in, over the first 4.5 miles. 4.5 miles out. Back is all pretty much downhill. There's the GX looking all beautiful over there, waiting for us. Till the next one later.